So you've clicked on this video because you want to learn how to make money working as an assistant photographer, either as an amateur or a professional, but still struggling to monetize every aspect of your photography. You're in the right place. My name is Emma, and in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make more money working as an assistant photographer. If this is my first video you're ever watching, I hope you get to learn a thing or two from me. On this channel, I teach you everything about photography, and I also get to teach you how to monetize every aspect of your photography. Now, if that is something you're interested in, do well to subscribe, and you're welcome to join the family. We'll be happy to have you. So let's head right into today's video. Working as an assistant photographer is one very lucrative way to earn money in photography while gaining valuable experience in the industry. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to land assistant photographer gigs, what's the role you need to play before you can start earning money as an assistant photographer. So I'm going to walk you through 5 processes or 5 steps, or let's say 5 things that you need to do in order to land assistant photography gigs, either as an amateur or a professional who is looking to make some extra income by assisting other photographers. The first thing you want to focus on is, of course, developing your skill and knowledge. You'll agree with me that before you can stand in front of a prospective client to say, hey, I can do X, Y, and Z for you, you must have had a certain knowledge of what it takes to offer that service or to do that particular thing. And so developing that knowledge which you already have is extremely important for you to land a client. But how do you develop your knowledge or your skill? Developing your skill in this age and time has actually been more simplified than it ever have been. I mean, YouTube itself is a big enough pool for you to get enough resources to develop your skill. All you have to do is pick up your phone, open the YouTube app, type in the question exactly as it is in your heart. Take, for instance, how to set up a tripod, how to turn on an EOS 6D Mark II, how to take great images, and you will find tons of videos that will really help. Other ways that you can develop your skills is by asking questions, maybe friends or close relatives that are in the photography industry. Learn to ask questions and learn from them one-on-one. I mean, it is very difficult in this age and time to get somebody to sit down to teach you photography for free without having to pay them. But because they are your close relations, all you have to do is do your background assignment. Go to YouTube, get the videos that will help you, and then if you have questions, meet these people and you ask them these questions. Those very little questions that will add to the knowledge that you're already gathering from other sources. So apart from learning on YouTube and other social media platforms, and also asking friends who are photographers, which are shorter ways to developing your skills, there is a longer route to do this, which I consider as a better route, and that is interning with professional photographers. So someone might be wondering, what is internship? Internship is simply working directly under a professional photographer for you to gain knowledge over a specific period of time. I consider internship a better route because it places you in real-life situations. You get to experience their day-to-day activities in person. You get to go with them to photo shoot sessions, you get to go with them to events, and you have access to the gears and their gadgets, and you are using these things to develop your skills without necessarily having to pay for them. You even also get to have access to their portfolio. You learn from them how to run your business. There are so many advantages of interning with a professional photographer. I can say all of this because I, for one, was once an intern, and it helped me in a lot of ways into developing my skills. So it is extremely important for you to develop your skills before you can start landing clients, either as an assistant photographer or a professional photographer. The second process you need to go through to becoming or to earning money as an assistant photographer is creating a portfolio. Now, do not be intimidated by the word portfolio, because I think that it can start to sound like an elusive thing that is very difficult to create, but it is absolutely not. Let me give you a trick to creating a portfolio. There are 2 ways that you can create a working portfolio as an assistant photographer. One is offering free services to existing photographers and then reaching an agreement with these photographers that they either post this work that you have helped them to create and tag you, or they give you the final images so that you can post them out on your own social media. So that when clients reach out to you and they like to see something that you have done in the past before. You have your page to send to them, or that post that they have tagged you in to send to them. That is it, is working portfolio. A second way that you can create a working portfolio as an assistant photographer is collaborating. Collaborating can be with your friends, your family. Get your sister, get your best friend to model for you or something, and then you take pictures of them and post it out on your social media, and before you know it, you have a lot of work already lined out on your page, and that is your portfolio that you can send to any client that wants to see a work that you have done in the past before you can work with them. So that is how you can create a working portfolio as an assistant photographer. The third process you need to go through for you to start earning money as an assistant photographer is networking. I cannot overemphasize the importance of networking. I think I heard somewhere some time ago that it is not called net sitting or net sleeping. It is called networking. So you have to intentionally work at it. You have to step out. You have to go out of your comfort zone. Attend conferences where other photographers are, meet with these people, talk with them, tell them this is what I can do and I can offer you my services as an assistant in case you need an assistant in the future. This is what I can do for you. That way you meet new photographers, and before you know, you're landing yourself an assistant photographer gig. So building relationships with existing photographers through networking can lead to opportunities that will land you assistant photographer position. Now that you have developed your skill, you have networked, you now have a working portfolio, what else can you do to land yourself assistant photography gigs? Which leads me to my fourth point, which is consciously searching and applying for this position. You consciously search and apply to be an assistant photographer. I'm very sure that there are 1,001 photographers out there looking for help or assistant photographers. They cannot find you, so you have to find them. How do you find them? You find these people by messaging them directly, either on their social media platform or sending them an email applying for these positions. Now this can get very tricky because there are a lot of us that do not know the right way and the professional way to send a direct message to somebody, especially if you're trying to get a job from them. And we also do not know how to send an email properly. And at the end of the day, we don't get a response. So how do you send a proper email or a proper direct message? So to help you guys, I've created a mailing template and a direct message samples that are currently on my Instagram highlights. I'll post the link to my Instagram in the description below. So click on the link and it takes you to my Instagram, and on my page you will see a highlight titled mailing template. Just click on that and you will find all you need to take you through the process. So the last thing I'm going to tell you to do in order for you to start earning money as an assistant photographer is to market yourself. Market yourself. I mean, you do not necessarily need to spend money on social media promotions and the likes. Marketing yourself could be to do an excellently great job for client A so that he or she can refer you to client B. That is marketing yourself. Marketing yourself could be posting consistently on your social media just so that you can get more reach and reach more audience. That also is marketing yourself. It could also be to just tell people around you what you do. It could be as basic as that. You do not necessarily need to spend so much money, and you will find yourself landing gigs that can earn you just enough money. And so this might not be everything that you would need to do to start working as an assistant photographer, but these are definitely going to set you on the right path to becoming and earning money as an assistant photographer. Let me quickly mention that you do not need cameras or expensive photography gears for you to become an assistant photographer. Most of the time, these photographers do not need somebody who have all of these things. What they need is somebody who has the knowledge and is willing to work, and they'll hire you and you earn money from working with them from time to time. So thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope that you found it really helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it to somebody who you think might be needing it, and do not forget to subscribe. We hope to see you in our next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah.